Hello everybody, I'm Skeleton, and we're doing something a little bit different. This is a guide, sort of a guide, to playing the arenas in Ryse, Son of Rome. Now, I'll be doing most of this in a solo arena, but all of this stuff does work in multiplayer too. It's just that in multiplayer you got another person that's basically in your way. We're going to begin this guide with the basics. Number one, you have a sword attack. The sword attack is your main offensive weapon, and you can also use it to interrupt enemy attacks. When they're running in on you, you can hit it real quick and interrupt the enemy attack so you don't have to spend time blocking. And that's more useful than blocking sometimes. Here are some sword interrupt examples. Your second offensive weapon is the shield attack. Now the shield attack is really just sort of a stun, get the guy off of you sort of thing. It doesn't really do a whole lot of damage, but there are certain enemies that you need to do a heavy shield bash to break their guard to hit them, and also the shield bash can be used as a interrupt as well, and it's actually a better interrupt than the sword interrupt. So when a guy's running in on you, you want to hit him with the shield instead of blocking, so that you can be ready for a block from another guy. We'll go over more about that later, but just be aware of it. Here are some shield interrupt examples. Your main defensive weapon is a shield. You block. Basically, anytime any character moves in towards you, you're probably going to want to block. Now, there are some cases where they move in on you looking like they're going to do a regular attack, but they're actually doing a heavy attack, and when a heavy attack happens, you have to evade, or you will be hit. Now, the evade is I don't think it's something you want to use all the time to avoid attacks, because you usually end up rolling right into somebody else who's going to attack you. The main purpose of it is to avoid certain enemies' attacks, and if two guys come in on you at exactly the same time, you can only block one of them. The way that the auto targeting works in this game, you can only block one of them. So you want to evade to get away from them too. And usually if two of them come in on you at the same time, there won't be a third, but things happen. You can also block archer shots.
Romans! Would you like to see more? Warriors!
And the last thing is your focus ability. Now, your focus ability can be chosen amongst 4 different things. we're not going to really talk about that right now, but we'll talk about that later in another part. Focus attacks, well, it's not attacks really, but focus abilities are definitely useful when you're surrounded, or in some cases when you need to take down the most annoying guy in the group, which is usually the two-handed guys, the really agile two-handed guys. They can ruin your combo real quick. Alright, I think that's going to be it for this one, you guys. This is just part 1. We're going to be doing part 2, probably a part 3. We'll be talking about different enemies, how to deal with different enemies. We'll be talking about how to create long combo strings and gear and that sort of thing. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was somewhat informative. This is my first attempt at a guide, so bear with me. But I'll see you on the next part. Thanks for watching. Bye, y'all.